Hi everyone. You may wonder why I am recording at this angle and not the table. Well, that's because in today's video, we are going over a little different. We're not 3D printing today. That video will come out in 2 days. Today, we are going to look at not the Warhammer board that I will be showcasing next week, but a mega board that I'm working on. So this board, to put it into perspective, is 7 different boards. I believe each board can be its own official Warhammer board. Don't quote me on that, but each board is massive. I believe the whole thing is 6 by 10 feet. So that's kind of crazy. And so this project has been a really big project. And the whole goal of it was I didn't want to buy Warhammer kits and I didn't want to buy like Games Workshop, and I didn't have a 3D printer at the time when I started this project, so I couldn't 3D print giant kits and all of that terrain. I think I should have, if times lined up, I would have, but they didn't, and so I went with a more cost-effective approach for me at the time, and I used cardboard. So, with that said, it's really just personal opinion. Not everyone's gonna like it, and sometimes people won't think it looks the best because it is made out of cardboard. I personally am really happy with the direction the project is going. I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done, but it has helped me take terrain, something as simple as a box, and try to turn it into this will be your power generator, or this will be a storage locker, and try to really add an atmosphere to terrain. So with all that said, I'm going to go over the first semi-complete section of this mega board. And if this video goes well, then I'm going to keep working on this board and I'm going to try to cover all 7 sections. So next time I will go over 2 sections. Now there's a very big trenched portion of the map. It's 3 boards long, the trench. And so that is all going to be covered in 1 video. So we're not going to have 7 videos. We're only going to have a couple. And I do have plans to add 3 more boards for a total of 10 boards to the actual project. And I would love for the support and to put it here on YouTube for everyone to see. So with that said, let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm going to use this giant flashlight as my way to actually point at things. So we've got a lot here. This is the front side of the board. As you can see, this is foam, and this bottom portion right here is foam. We've got some Raiders just kind of set up because I took some photos for friends earlier. So out here we have a little outpost building. I'll turn the camera to see. Outpost building. We actually have a light here. One of my favorite parts of this build is the whole thing lights up. On the mega board, I've got 3 different lights. This is just some of the system. I've got 3 different light systems that are all in their own battery packs, so they can all be turned off individually. So you could literally play on this board in the dark, which is really cool to me, and was exactly what I was looking for. So now, if we move over here, we have, I'm gonna just turn this light on for now, get the camera set up. This is supposed to be our it can double as really anything, but this is the common area for everyone. Now, you see, I did some painting, so I tried to remove a lot of the cardboard. And of course, this will get greebled out. There will actually be terrain in here. Same with up there. All this will get terrain inside of it. There's just no terrain in it currently. So if I take everyone off the stand, we can kind of get another view and change over to here. So this portion actually hasn't been painted. As you can see, I don't like how some of these wires jump up. That was the case here, and I actually did it because if you see here, to hide those wires. So this is one of the buildings that you can play in. This is another one. And I love tiered verticality, as you can see, because there's so many different places that you can go through. This will eventually get covered up to look a little different, but here are the lights on. And I mean, I personally think it looks amazing, or decent, but it looks really good with the lights off. Now, one problem I have is I don't really like the top of that. It looks really like rushed and put together, like not that good. So I want to go back and I want to fix that. So that will happen. But almost every part of the city is lit up. And it feels like very vibrant. And boom, you can turn it off. Really simple. It's enough for my heavy transport to get in. Now, it can't get out the gate, which is kind of sad. Here's a look out the gate. And one of the cooler things is actually, if I set it up to where you're viewing the gate right here, hopefully that's viewing the gate right there. The gate actually drops down. It requires a little bit of assistance. It was definitely better when it first came out, but boom, gate drops down. So you have a fully functioning gate on your board. As you can see, it's shut off. I really thought that was a cool feature. So when you're playing, you could have one team have to scale the wall and take control of that area right there in order to lift the gate up for the main troops to come through and actually fight. I like to add cover like this so that in a street fight, let's say, let me take a Space Marine right here. You have him in the streets right here. We got Titan back there actually. But he's got cover from the gate, but he can also shoot down that way. So it adds a lot of like verticality. So taking the high ground is insanely good on this map. Because I mean, I can shoot down anywhere from basically right there. I am terrible at map balancing. As you can see, the giant wall on one side and not the giant wall on the other side. But it ends up for really fun games. And now we will cut to the outro. We won't cut to the outro just yet. This is the board with the lights off. As you can see, you can kind of see it through the pipes right there. So that's all going to get painted over and you won't be able to see that. Same with up there. But it really like glows everything up. And I personally like it. And I love the gate. I don't know if you saw this in the earlier shot, but the gate looks really nice. And so, yeah, now we can finally cut to the outro. Hello, everyone. So I'm back, and I hope everyone liked the video, and it's a little different from, you know, printing Warhounds and Warlords, because those are perfect. I mean, there's only one way you can print a Warhound, one way you can make a Reaver, and I wanted to share this because I would like to have more projects that I can more actively put my imagination into, and really, like, if there's something we don't like, I can change it like that, as opposed to the Reaver or the Warhound. I can't really change much with that because they're kind of like set in stone and that's what we're making. This doesn't mean I'm abandoning any other projects, but I would like to release 2 videos a week, potentially splitting my time that between making our normal 3D printed project, which will consist of just anything we're 3D printing for Warhammer, or with the second video being like me scrap building things. And I mean, I'm not the best scrap builder, so we're gonna kind of see where it goes. Maybe it will be a really fun experience, and I'll learn a lot of things on the way. Now, I don't know if anyone would like to see me actually building the cities, because I have so much I want to do, so much I want to build. Would people be interested in a before after, or a step by step kind of walk you through the process as I'm going? So that's where I'm at right now. Actually, if you can see those two Titans, that's a building in the city, which is huge. It's about up to my waist, which is really cool. So I hope everyone liked this video. If it does pretty well, then I guess everyone can expect to see a couple more parts of this, because I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed sharing this with everyone today. And potentially in the future, I would like to do show some games off, some narrative games off with the giant city. So everyone have a great day. Remember to like and subscribe, because it really helps out the channel. And comment down below what you think we should do, if we should keep this content going with the additional 3D printing videos, or we like the 3D printing videos and we want more of those. So make sure to comment that down below. Have a great day.